no. I got a better quote.
All
Tilda,
right.
no! Do you know how hard it is to get that out of this armor?
Right. All right. So you
Alright,
make it across with no problem.
yeehaw, and then I'm gonna stab it
Stab a bitch.
as soon as I get my owl bear up because it's being. For some reason, it keeps reloading every time. Thank you. Now I stabbed the boy. Okay. Stabby stab. Here we go. If I can. Okay. Now Discord's being an ass. Now it's just lagging, so
It's slow. Could be
It's still a
the weather.
Discord.
We have electromagnetic storm stuff going on up here, and the thunderstorm warnings for like 3 days now.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Like I said, I'm
Doesn't
currently
get
under a
horrible.
thunderstorm.
All
15?
right. 15 is a hit. 15 damage is enough to damage this one. It is not dead, however.
damn it.
It is close. You
Yep,
feel that it is close to death.
Alright.
Garrett's gonna kill Steel again.
Go, Garrett! Yeah!
Yeah! Okay, I'm good.
All right. Next in the order is Garrett. Garrett, before you get to decide what you're doing, something
Okay.
happens. Raisins
Okay.
goes and
Okay.
eats the jelly.
Okay.
As in, his attack is her attack, sorry, is
Yep.
powerful enough to finish it off. She runs at it, goes because Raisins gets to act on Garrett's turn. Garrett usually controls Raisins, but I'm the DM and I can control characters occasionally. I won't control your guys' characters unless one of you is like, I have to go. Can you NPC me?
Like I did with ZZ the one day.
Yeah, I prefer not to NPC characters because I would not want them to come back to the game and be like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So the one that's on ice is still alive.
It is still. Actually, you're not sure. It's just frozen. It's like a solid block of ice jello.
Right.
Holy crap, there's a dog. Hello, Finley.
Hello, Finley.
Finley!
He heard the text message that I just got saying that somebody will be home in half an hour.
All right. He's gonna go for the third slime that's in the back.
That's so cute. He is cute. Finley
Right,
is very cute. Yeah, I agree.
Gonna
Sorry
go
about
for
that.
the third. No worries. Going for the third slime that's in the back.
Third slime, the big one, this one?
Yep.
Perfect. All right.
All right. I'm going to
Do you
not
have any
use my.
abilities you can put on your arrows to make them do more damage or more type or more damage types?
Yeah, I can actually put an extra damage on that. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark first.
Hunter's Mark
Smart.
is very useful.
That is smart.
I think Hunter's Mark on a ranger should not require a spell slot or concentration. I just personally, that's me personally.
I can see
Yeah.
the spell slot, like being if it's like a first level. I think it's.
No,
I think it
they
is.
should get a certain number of them a day that they don't need spell slots for. It is their bread and butter. The 2024 Ranger, they made it require that ability more or less. But you can't
Really?
use concentration spells because you're concentrating on it. He's stupid. What was your attack?
28 to hit.
28 to hit is more than enough to hit that mofo. All
And
right.
then 21 damage.
Very nice, very nice. Magical piercing, sneak attack, very nice, very nice. You have done a ton of damage. That.
Then I'm gonna sneak back into my little hidey hole there.
All right, you did split that one as per the other one.
And
they do not get to react, but I do now have two of them. Oh wait, does that mean I have? Go ahead.
And there was the hobbit there. There's no hobbit there anymore.
Exactly. that the end of your turn? Would you like to
Yes.
move at all?
Nope, because I already hid.
I figured, but I
Mhm.
just wanted to verify. All right, next is the big guy in the back, the one that you haven't or that you didn't fully see. That one is moving forward to there, and now it can see raisins because I'm assuming Mira's hiding also.
Yes.
It can see raisins, it can see Laz, and it can kind of see Vaz, but I'm assuming Vaz is just hiding, like ducked around the corner. So,
Oh yeah.
boom, boom, boom. It's going for Laz with some sort of ranged effect. Rose,
Mm-hmm.
you see it do something. It's like hand movements, words,
Well, it's
but it doesn't come
casting.
out as like, but it doesn't come out as like, hello, I'm going to cast a fireball. It comes out as like firebolt or something, but weird mushroom language.
Okay.
20, doo doo, boo doo, doo, ah, boo. All right,
Ha!
miss.
No. He kind of
That's its
raises the
turn.
shield and just kind of smirks.
That is its turn. It's like, oh, motherfucker. And boom, that goes to the next jelly. Which one are you? This one. One of the small ones moves forward.
That
One,
one's paralyzed.
one, two. Yeah, that one's paralyzed. That one's paralyzed. Oh yeah, that would mean he gets a saving throw. Oh!
Paralysis.
Oh my lordy, he got a natural 20 for his saving throw.
Damn.
My God.
He is no longer paralyzed. However, the way that that broke is all of a sudden you saw the ice kind of crack, 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 and you know the shatter spell
Yep.
or an ice dagger or whatever it is that hits things around it. It just exploded into that, dealing a
Every
small
ice
amount of
knife.
damage to Big Guy.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops, that's beneficial to you guys.
Yes. Whoops on the S part.
It has no other actions. It can move. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes there. It's swinging at raisins, except it doesn't have an attack. So I'll move on to the next creature, which is this one. Where are you? Zoom in really close so I can know. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all it's doing. They don't have a ranged attack. Oh, 3, 4. There is another big one, by the way. This one moves here. Holy Christ. There was a lot of stuff packed into this room, by the way.
I see that.
Well, technically, with those guys breaking in half makes it so there was twice as many. Wait, why is that locked into place? Oh, I know why. It was this shrieker. And that is all of their movement. Laz, it's your turn.
Okay.
All right.
Opa. Dupa.
That is an interesting turn for
Hey,
them.
Laz, may I point out the fact that they are all in a very small, enclosed space, and mushrooms are known to not like fire?
That's what I was planning on. I moved here so I can get a better angle.
Of course, of course.
Cause
You
angle
can get
this.
those three.
That is not the spot that I want it from. It has to be in front of me. Thing.
It goes from a
And
corner for some reason. Take it off, snap the corner, or snap the grid.
how?
Hold control. Oh,
Hmm.
control seems to be the answer for everything.
Nope. Nope.
I know
No,
this is a
whatever.
very old meme. I know this is a very old meme, but have you tried Alt F4?
That'll work.
Ah,
Hachi!
it's not. It's not. It's not your problem.
I'm using my first attack action of 2.
Imagine if Dragonborn's breath weapon was just basically flaming loogies.
It
Ew.
would be
Like
funny.
it's just phlegm that for some
Dex
reason
save from all
ignites
of
on
them,
contact with
please.
air. They failed.
7 damage!
And is that coming down, Rose?
It is, yes. That's why I closed the window.
That is the only one that died. The small one
Okay.
that was in front of you.
And I did
That's one of your attacks.
5, 10, 15. No, not that. And that makes 20. I'm still within threat range of this one, so it does not get an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
And I'm gonna go swing
For the
with
big
my
guy.
other at the big guy. At the caster, specifically.
Out of curiosity, Rose, would you like to swing at him in any particular way? Thematically, more descriptively, more so than anything.
Oh,
Diagonal, left to right, up and down.
technically I don't need to move up for that, but there's a reason I'm up in their face despite having a glaive. I'm gonna do a slight flourish, sort of, kind of a like
Technically, you
a
didn't have to
wah.
move forward to attack him at all. You probably didn't want to move forward to attack him at all, actually.
Why?
Because now they're all within your threatened range. You can't use your glaive special ability to make them stop in their tracks. Remember, you have the ability that when something enters your threatened range, you can go, no,
I
fuck
also
off.
have an ability where if they leave my threatened range, I believe.
Yeah,
that I can do
but
that.
if they're entering, they're already in your threatened range. These ones cannot be affected by that ability. If they leave, do you think it's likely these guys are going to run away?
AKA, you played yourself.
In other words, you made it so that they have advantage on you because there's 3 of them and they just have to move to surround you. Actually, there's 4.
I'll take it.
Does 20
But yeah,
count?
if they take a disengage action or hit another target other than me, I can use my opportunity attack against that creature, and if I hit, then their 3 becomes 0. So if they try to get anywhere away from my threatened range at all,
Or get
I'm
into it.
attacking one of them.
You like to make things stop in their tracks and think about what they've done.
Yep. It's a come at me, and if I roll
Come
a
at me,
1
bro.
or 2 on my damage, it is a 3. That is to be noted with my weapon.
Alright, so you moved. Did you attack? Did you do damage?
I'm working on attack. Glaive.
You're doing that while talking? Holy cow.
I was checking shit. 15 to hit, 16 for damage.
That's a hit. 16 damage is a decent amount. Like I said, descriptively, are you attacking left to right, diagonal, or up and down? As if you're think about if you're cutting a sandwich.
Diagonal.
Okay. Perfect.
And of course, I'm going to add my radiant strikes, a radiant, on every single strike, and cast a smite for an extra 3.
Wow. Okay.
And
Not
actually,
quite enough to kill it.
that damage is actually more damage because it's supposed to be rolled as a 3 for all of them, I believe. Yeah.
Your radiant damage would not be up by that. Only your glaive
No,
damage.
yeah, my glaive damage.
So your glaive damage does an extra.
I have 1.
1 damage.
But that
So
extra
17,
1 is
18,
useful.
19, 20, 21, 22. 22 damage is decent amount. It's not enough to kill it, but is a decent amount.
Yes. Any extra damage that you can do as a tank is worthy.
Hey, Garrett, give me a nature check.
That's my attack, my bonus, and movement. Alright, I'm done.
You are done your turn. Garrett is doing something on your turn.
Yeah.
14.
Your 14 is enough to go notice something about that attack. When Laz swung diagonally at the mushroom, you noticed it gave way more resistance to the attack than you would have normally suspected from such a thing. It's a mushroom. You would think they cut easily, right?
Mhm.
Your theory is that he cut against the grains of it, as in, you know how wood, if you cut it a certain way, if you cut with the grain, it's like breaks apart like nothing. But if you cut against the grain, you might as well be punching concrete with your rubber mallet.
Yep. Same,
Yeah,
same
it
with
was
steak.
that sort of situation. You feel that if you let Laz know to attack at a different angle, he might be able to do more damage.
He will definitely relay that information. Goes, you're attacking against the grain.
Could have said that before I attacked her, could you?
You weren't attacking
Thank
against
you.
the grain then.
Exactly.
Thank you. And I really suck at grunty voices, but I'm trying.
I
That
Me
still
makes
don't.
too.
I
it
still don't understand
Rosenstone.
why you think a dragonborn needs to have a grunty voice.
That's what I was thinking.
I am from the mountains. I am a dragonborn. We breathe fire, eat fire, and shit fire. What do you think we are doing here?
You have lava
I do
diarrhea.
not need to sound like a barbarian. I can be grumbly and still sound noble. I am a
Cause
noble
that's how
dragonborn,
he
not a
is. Cause
lowly
that's how I made
barbarian.
him. Deal with it. My
You need
character, my thoughts.
you need practice, and yes, it's your character. Do the voice how you want.
I at
I am
least
not
try to
saying
do
to
the
do the voice
voice.
differently. I'm just saying I don't understand why your barbarian sounds like a dragonborn. I mean, your dragonborn sounds like a barbarian.
Not.
As I said before, because his first language is not common, and thus he
Yeah,
doesn't
are you
speak
done
common
your turn
as
now?
well.
You're done your turn now.
Yes,
Yes. My
I
brain
said
is like,
that.
oh yeah, I already said that. Pause. Your turn.
Right. Well,
About
seeing
damn
that they
time, right?
I'm not gonna say that, but Rose already
You're like,
knows.
no, I'm not.
But given that these creatures seems to be very affected by magic, as far as Boston knows, he is going to now hit them. I see three creatures, so each one of those creatures is going to get hit by a scorching ray.
Oh.
Go Voslin. Go Voslin.
I'm guessing the. Wait a minute.
It has a
I
problem with doing the other ones.
I just realized I don't think I've ever gave Boston his long rest. So 1 second, and then
There you go.
oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
yeah, and then remind me, how do you remove one spell slot from a? I think that's a level 1 spell. No, level 2 spell.
spell again. But I think it's SS. Uh, what? Oh, L -1. Is
No, 1
that the L
minus
or is that
2.
one? Ah, Y -2.
I want to use one spell,
Oh,
bro.
sorry. Wrong way. To reverse that, just put a plus instead of a minus, and then put 2 minus 1. Same format, just swap the numbers around. My
Is it a
bad.
level 1 spell or a level 2 spell?
It's a level
It
2
was the
spell.
level 2. Yeah,
Yeah, the first number is the level. The second number is how many slots.
Yes.
there we go. All right, now to continue. Does that 14 hit? By the way,
14,
Hmm.
yes.
perfect. Now here's the other two, and if I remember correctly,
Minus
So
I.
for ease, 14 is their armor class. All of them.
all right.
Actually, the little guys have a 13,
All right.
if there's any of them left.
And it looks like there's one
One,
behind
a
the
little
guy.
one, and potentially two from the other big one.
Yeah.
All right, fire damage. You did First one
And
does not a lot of damage. The second one does a little bit more damage.
oh wait, I thought it
And
was minus RR to have it cast twice.
it is,
Yes.
but it doesn't work for some spells.
Ah, okay, that explains it.
And you need to make sure that when you're doing it, it's space minus RR.
Yeah, that's what I
Minus
did.
RR,
Space minus
minus RR,
RR.
space minus RR, space 2.
Space 2? Okay. I'll try that next time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I've been having issues with certain spells where they won't do things, and I'm like, is this intentional or is this an accident?
It's
And
just
here's the
annoying.
third.
Woo!
That
So,
is a very nice one, and they all do something you didn't expect. They burst into flames.
oh,
Or are you attacking the little one, and this one?
I was taking all three of them.
Got these 3. This is also an enemy.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fourth one? Okay, I see.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was
a little
taking
guy
this
moved
one.
forward, a big guy, a big slime, and a little slime.
Okay, but yeah, I was taking this one, and this one.
Okay, so that one's dead.
Yay!
This one actually does not split into 2, but it does get smaller.
Oh!
And this one dies.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, nice.
Because they were vulnerable to fire.
Oh,
I figured that was the case.
The big guy literally burst into flames and popped like popcorn because you did 20 fire damage to him because it was double damage.
I was feeling like, plant creatures, fire might work
Mhm.
better.
Mom's home, by the way. Yeah, I can give you some more water.
She's not sick for once?
A little bit more? That good? Perfect. There you go. Like I said, Mom's home if you want to go say hi to her. I'm sure that's where Finley went. All right. So, what's we doing? What's we doing? You killed a couple people. Yes, yes. And then, are you doing anything else?
No.
All right. So, move on to the ochre jelly. There is one left somewhere. Which one is it? Is it
Wait,
a
I
dead
thought
one?
that was the one that. I'm pretty sure it's the dead one.
That's what I'm like. Is it a dead one? Why is it?
Yeah,
Believe it
because
is.
we just didn't Yeah, yeah. Raisins was biting it, and then he just
Perfect.
set it on fire. So
That means Mir. It's your turn. All done on there? Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
okay.
I thought no, I was just gonna take it from. All right, you have fun. Have a great day. It was nice visiting with you. Don't forget your shirt. You have like several of them you've left in here. All right. See you later.
Oh, all right. I'm a fire at the big guy,
The big guy. This big
and
guy.
I forgot to add my sneak attack. Holy crap!
That's
What's
okay.
my sneak attack again?
Remember,
Is
if you
I think
uh, yours should be
pretty sure
2d6,
it's a 46.
3d6, 46. Yeah, I think yours is 46.
Yeah, yeah,
At
because I'm a
least.
level 10. I'm a level 10 rogue. Like
Yeah,
I
I
think
would assume
46.
yours is 4d6. Easy.
Yeah, like let me check real quick because that might be
Yep, yep.
wrong. Okay, where? No. Anyway. Okay, features and traits. Because you're gonna be aggressive on it.
Don't you love the vicious weapons though? Like just an extra 2d6
Yeah.
damage on every attack.
Yes, I do. 5d6.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yeah, I am.
You're
Okay,
probably killing him. You're probably killing it.
yeah, so that's 12 plus 20. 32.
Like I said, you're killing it. You're killing it. I'm not necessarily dead, but you're killing it. All right, let's see now. Da 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 da. Do my mental math, and yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
killed it.
I'm going to start deleting my monsters that are hiding in the walls.
Might be an
Fair
idea.
enough.
That's
They're
where I've
in
been.
the wall.
That's where I've been storing the dead ones.
They're in the wall.
No!
Right?
You guys ever seen Blurkenstein?
No.
Maybe
Yeah, he's in the
they're in the
wall.
walls. I've seen the Matrix too.
Oh yeah.
They're in the walls. Bang, bang, bang,
Alright.
bang, bang, bang.
And yeah, I think I'm done. I'm not gonna like toss a knife or nothing as a bonus. I'm good.
Stealth, or do you want to just stay out and about?
I will stealth.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Well, it
I
gives
was
you
gonna do
your
that too.
sneak attack advantage, right?
Yeah, I just forgot. I don't know how I forgot.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why I was like,
Oh, one off of perfect.
ooh, you're still doing damn good. These slimes are like, there was a person there.
No, there wasn't. Don't you worry your
All
little
Bullshit.
slime
right.
brains about it. There was no one.
That ends your turn. That makes it Garrett's turn.
All right. I'm going to take a look at the map first.
Ow.
Right?
Um,
My body. My body fucking hurts.
Okay, one of those slimes on the initiative tracker is actually gone, so it's gone.
all right.
So we're
So,
almost done. Woo!
There's only this little fellow left right now.
all right,
You
because
might
the
be able to
one.
finish him off with one shot, Garrett.
All right, I'm going to first things first because the big one is no more. I'm going to move Hunter's
Change.
Mark onto it.
Of course, of course. The best thing to do. Don't drop your hunter's mark after. Just
Just move it.
a generous heads up from the DM.
Yep. And then he is going to go Le Pew Pew.
Le pew
Ew.
pew.
Yes.
It is I, La Pew Pew Pew.
I am Pepe Le Pew. You will
I'm going to go.
love me.
Yes. Sneak attack. I keep forgetting that Garrett has 2
Oui,
attacks, but
oui,
oh
mon
well.
chéri. Oh, what a beautiful woman you are. Come, let me love you. Mwah, 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 mwah,
Uh,
mwah.
26
Meanwhile,
to
all the
hit and
females
26
are like,
damage.
get the hell away from me.
Exactly.
I do find it sad that they canceled Pepe Le Pew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they canceled the character. He doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
It's sad. Yeah, because of how sexist he was, right?
You know
Because
what?
he
No
was
matter how
very,
much they can
very
cancel it, he's
forward.
still there.
He
He is
still
still there.
exists in my head. I understand he was not exactly the best character to represent men, but he wasn't supposed to. He was the exaggerated character who always had things flip around on him, and then the women suddenly were interested, and he was like, "Ah, shit," and runs away.
I'm still waiting for them
Especially,
to attempt to try to cancel Boondocks. I'm still waiting for that.
especially
I
when
know. All right.
that one
So, how is your attack?
Keep
His
waiting.
attack
They ain't gonna cancel
was
Boondocks.
ooh,
I
20,
know.
26 to hit, 26 damage. Especially that one episode where Pepe Le Pew got the blue paint on him, and the cat girl thought he was the Russian blue,
Yep.
and she was all like, "Hello."
Well, hello there.
Yes.
All righty then. So your attack is definitely enough to finish him off. Patoof. Combat has ended, but you can still
Woo!
maintain your spell, your hunter's mark. I think
It is concentration for I
10
think
minutes.
10 minutes. Yes.
Yeah, it's a recommendation. Keep it up for as long as you can.
Yep.
All right. So, by the way, that might be the next room if you decide to search it or something. But
I'm gonna ask the others, how are you
moving
guys
forward,
doing?
Garrett,
And
you jump forward a little bit to get a view of this room and are able to get this far before you notice there is something here. It is a small purple mushroom.
Hmm.
Why is everything black and white around Garrett? Oh, I know why, because I haven't set someone else's view.
I'm gonna stay over here where I'm
Raisins
mostly.
is going to stand beside Garrett because raisins.
All right.
Do what you
She
do
likes
and take
you.
out
She,
that
she
thing.
really likes to hang out with you. She's like, "Don't leave me, Daddy.
Exactly.
There's strange people back here. That dragon over there keeps trying to breathe fire, and he hasn't shared barbecue with me yet."
I do
Oh,
nothing
Garrett.
but pet raisins, though. Raisins must like me.
Oh, Raisins loves
I bet.
it. As I said, there's another shrieker mushroom in this corner.
I noticed.
I'll observe it.
With not
Um,
with a Since you guys know how to deal with them so easily now, I will just allow one of you to do an attack roll.
Sweet sorcerer burst.
Yeah, I'm not
Perfect.
distant.
uh,
I don't think I have distant spells.
Did you want
I'll
to
do
make
it.
the attack ZZ?
I just made an attack.
Nah,
All
it's not
right.
that
Oh,
big of a
wait,
deal. I'll just,
no, it's also magical fire.
Magical fire. It goes. Woof. It's gone.
bye.
All right. You have mushroomed the room mush. There are these non-hostile mushrooms. This is like weird debris. This is a chest.
Ooh, I want
Oops,
to go through the chest.
I'm not supposed to move that. Have you?
I want to go through
I
chest.
thought that was locked into place.
Is it
All
locked
right,
or
so
is it
mirror.
open?
As it looks, it is wide open.
All right. So what? Investigation.
Investigation.
You got it.
All right, your 20, nice dirty 20, lets you definitely
Thank
find
you.
out there's nothing hidden on this. Like, there's no hidden traps, there's no hidden secret compartments. There is, however, 3 journals. One of them has a name that you recognize, but it's just
Oh,
a last name. You recognize the last name of Porridge Pot.
oh. Hey,
Oh,
Garrett. You got
Garrett is
There's
family?
going to.
also there's also a pouch with some money in it and a hatchet that the handle is half run.
Garrett is going to move his happy ass over and goes, yeah, that's my last name.
Yeah, I
You show
figured.
Garrett the book.
And I'm keeping that pouch of money. How much is in
Uh,
there?
there's 75 copper.
Hell yeah. Not
It's
not
only
nothing.
it's only 7.5 silver, but still enough to pay for drinks after.
Look, look. If I can buy myself some nice chicken nuggets with this, I'll be good.
Exactly, you'll get some nuggies, definitely, definitely. All right, so Garrett, that book is from
Mhm.
Grandpa. Out of
He
character. Remember a little thing I mentioned in our messages about a certain journal
yes,
a while back. This is that journal.
he he goes. I think I'm on the right path.
You're like, wait, that
He's been
means
here.
this is the dungeon. You know a little bit about this dungeon.
Yes,
It's So far, it's not exactly what you see or what you remember. You remember Grandpa talking about this specific dungeon. He lost his journal when they in one of the camps that they had. One of their one of their party members had something happen, and he turned into a mushroom.
he goes. That's strange. One of my grandpa's party members turned into a mushroom here.
But a couple other members, like the party slowly was dying out from whatever was causing this. Like they kept getting sick. They couldn't figure out what was going on. Healing stopped working. They made it
Hmm.
to the center of the dungeon where they said there was this giant plant, but it wasn't the target of the thing. That's not what was the prison. That wasn't why the prison was here. That was beneficial in some way. That's all they figured out about it. His What was left of his party fled back and exited before everyone else died. Right?
Yeah,
It seems these mushrooms are invaders. So are the slimes.
Aren't slimes always invaders though, unless you're in a sewer?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
In the sewers.
I mean,
Well,
You're not
well
wrong.
actually, I just realized something. You basically just had a fire explosion over here. Those mushrooms are gone.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah, because my fire breath went "Fuck," with sorcerer's burst helping.
Technically, these mushrooms would be gone too.
Bye, bitches.
Oh god damn it! I have to delete those one at a time because I locked.
I was gonna say you should be able to use the select tool.
No. I had them all locked in place, so you can't select them as easily.
Uh,
But
Oh.
yes, there was a hatchet in there. Oh, one other thing, Garrett.
Yep.
Grandpa mentioned something about tools that seem to do extra damage to the fungus type plants and the slimes, but like never mentioned the bugs other than offhandedly mentioning them cleaning up corpses and things.
Okay.
Like he did not mention fighting them.
so use our tools
He
that
did
we
not.
got at the start of the dungeon to go do more damage, is what the DM is saying.
Yeah.
The gardening tools count as whatever weapon you normally use, but do double damage.
Okay.
Useful.
Except for the
Check.
glaive. Fuck that noise.
Ah.
Says the one who has almost no damage being given.
Rose, want to know why? Because none of them really qualifies as a glaive, except that long shovel.
I mean,
All
I
right,
guess you're
so
using the shovel, baby girl.
you guys theoretically could short rest here if you wanted to, but you probably don't want to. Anyways, there is also a way to close this door behind you if you so wish. There's a lever near the chest.
Yeah. We'll poke the lever.
Move Liz over here, close the door.
On the lever, Kronk.
no,
Wrong
never.
lever! Why do we even have that lever?
Never.
All right. Moving on, moving on. This brown thing
Careful
that's on the
walk.
floor, by the way, is like tree debris. It's like roots and
Sure.
stuff that they come up through the ground.
All right. So you guys want to keep heading on?
Sure.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go.
Keep on
There
And
is
keeping
a
on.
door.
there is a door. Investigation.
Yep,
Traps.
I'll
definitely.
offer. I'll offer help. Unless.
You have advantage on your check, Mir.
Yes.
Nice, nice. If I can even. Okay, and
You can do it, I believe. 17.
I did it.
There is no traps. The door is not locked.
Oh, it's
And
not
you
locked.
can open it easily in this case. This particular one, no, wasn't locked. It's already behind a secret door. This one was less likely to be locked.
Fair enough. I'm gonna slowly open and peek in.
All right, so you open the door, but only see this much. But I'll move you forward, or unless you do.
We got another mushroom person in Shriek's room.
Yep.
I'm staying way at the
Shriekers,
back.
both of them.
Oh, I
I'm
just
gonna
called Shriek's room.
guess.
Oh, that is way too many Shriek's rooms. Let's not. No. What are you doing, GM? No.
I'm just no. I'm peeking you through so you see. Oh wait,
Okay.
I also
The
just
sheer
noticed
panic.
something. I need to close this door for a second. Have to give me 5 seconds to put walls up because apparently I missed
One,
some. Hey,
two,
I'ma smack you.
three. Bring it on, bitch.
I don't believe I've missed a wall. I thought I got all the walls. So that's not where I want to put that. This is going to be the crappiest wall in this entire thing, but mostly because I didn't spend an hour setting it up.
Oh, I can see
I
you
went around
drawing it.
I
That's
went around
amusing.
some of the spots and literally made it so like the walls were almost circular by using straight lines.
It's
Ah.
it's hard as shit to do. I had okay. If you guys remember the map that you guys are currently on for the Heroes game, where there's like the trees and all that stuff. Neil and I had gone for about an hour to two all around the edges, made it all look super pretty, made it so that the ledges had like windows and everything so you could see through it but couldn't go and jump over it. We made it absolutely gorgeous. Problem. We
Give a
put it
shout
on
out
the
over it.
we put it on the tester map, not on an actual normal map. So it erased all of
Oh.
it. I,
Everything.
I was so mad.
It's like no.
Guess I
I
wasn't that far off when I
was
said shout out over it.
so mad.
Well, what the version that made it to the game was a little shat on, but
True.
almost done. I'm almost done. Maybe.
Maybe.
Boop, 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 boop. Finish this line so it doesn't get mad at me for using too
Hmm.
much space.
Mm.
Here, do this. I'm being very, very, very generous with these walls.
I
Okay,
can
that
see
covers
that.
everything. Now, if I open this door, what? That's not what I want. If I open this door for you, what do you see?
Lack. Now I
Much
see a ton
better.
of. Now I see some shriekers. Yes.
There are here, here, and here. There's also some more
Okay.
like thorny things over here, and you can hear in this direction something behind this that is not happy.
Oh.
You then
Okay.
jump back behind the door and carefully close it, and are like, "Okay, this is what I saw."
Yeah.
Shriekers.
Laz, will, Laz,
Way too many shriekers.
Laz was gonna say, "What did you find?" But you already answered that, so.
Yep. Shriekers to the left. Shriekers to the right.
So
Shriekers to
nothing
the
but
left of me,
shriekers.
shriekers to the right. Here I am,
Uh,
stuck in the middle with
do you
Laz.
think with
That's true.
points to Muslin, your magic, your arrows, and if you do any distance, that you can take them out easily?
Probably.
You'd have
Easily,
to be.
no.
You will have to be quick. It's literally to directly to your left. If you step out without being quiet, it's going to find you.
Yeah, that thing will notice you from sound, from motion, from other vibrations.
Yep.
You fart too loud, you know.
Yep.
Yep. Like
So,
we might
Rogue
be.
Boy, or
Mir
you take out the one close by the door, and those that
Laz
can
walks
shoot.
through that door. All three of them go hello.
Yeah, I was like,
Mir
I
walks through
can
that
stay
door.
here.
All three
I
of
am
them went
noisy.
shudder, shudder, shudder. Rose, think
I
of them like shriekers
I
from
know.
the
I know.
deep dark.
Yeah, you mentioned
They
this.
detect you from a distance.
Uh-huh. Unless you're stealthing.
Right. Mir passed the stealth check.
Yes. That's why he's saying Mir can attack the one, and then while Mir's doing a coordinated attack with the group, while Mir's attacking the one near the door, Vuslin and Garrett can attack some other ones that are further away, and whoever else has. I don't have any distance attack, so I have to stay behind. I can hold the
You
line.
technically have one distance attack, a breath weapon.
Yeah, that's only a 30-foot distance, and that will not be uneasy to notice by the Shriekers. That's gonna make a lot of noise, and they will come and activate on me really fast.
Rose,
Of course they will.
can you read to me your breath weapon ability?
When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one attack with a breath weapon that is 15-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 feet
All
wide.
right. How long is 30 feet?
Got you there, Rose.
He didn't get you there.
That is 30 feet long. What breath weapon do you have?
Fire.
What does fire do to these?
It kills them
Honestly,
really easily.
I mean, sounds to me like a breath weapon seems like an idea. I'm just saying. I don't
Yeah.
know what he's putting down, but that's what I'm picking up.
That might be a hint. That might be a hint.
Yes.
Fire does a lot too, though.
Yes, I would have to get in there first, but we'd have to do a coordinated attack as a group. Either way.
You would have to jump around the corner, shout, "No one expects the Spanish Inquisition!" and then breathe fire real fast.
Well, we know one's over here, you said. There's one somewhere
Right
over
here.
here.
One over here, and there's one over here.
So, I can shoot a line this way, or if I can position myself this way, more or less.
How do I? There. So theoretically, if you put yourself here, you could fire this way, but then you'd only hit one. But then
Yeah.
you are not in
If
range
I did it
with
right,
this one as much.
I could hit it this way if I angle it
Theoretically,
right.
you could angle this way.
Yeah.
Can't
This
angle
one,
this
yeah.
way. There's a wall here.
I can't see that.
You don't remember things. You have no memories. Memories
I can
can come
see up
true.
to
They can happen
here.
to you. And I
What's a
can.
memory?
Apparently, there are things ChatGPT keeps about me, and some of them are weird, like likes D&D. No shit, I like D&D.
Very curious on that one there.
So, what is the plan? What would you like to do?
Well,
Who's doing what?
I can attack this one and the one over this way, and somebody else can get maybe this one at a distant shot if we do it right.
Now, how do you want to go about doing that with what abilities?
Breath weapon for me and whatever they want to do, because that is their choice.
All right. So, since you can only control your character, Rose, would you like to jump in front and do that?
Yes, I'll do that with whoever's doing the other attack at the same time, if possible.
You can both jump out at the same time. Yes, if
Yeah.
you agree on that.
Garrett's will pop up from between Liza's legs.
Okay.
Go
What
pew
are you
pew.
targeting at? You're going to target this one?
Sure.
I'm guessing, yeah.
That was weird. There was a clipboard icon on my mouse, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because if
Alright.
I angle that way, I can get those two.
Why do I have a clipboard suddenly?
You know what? I'm gonna aim for Shiggles and sneak because they can't see me because there's a big ass dragon board.
All right, Dragonborn, I need you to do something that is not going to be very good for you. I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Oh no.
Me? Okay.
Yes, you.